Hi moms and dads, welcome back to the channel. Andy Warhol said, "They say that time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself." And I agree. Take dieting, for example. We get determined, change our eating habits, lose a few pounds, and then gradually slip right back into old patterns. Those dreaded pounds return. Why is that? Several reasons. First, there is a tendency to set out to reach an unrealistic goal, usually something like 20 pounds by next week to fit into a size 0 bikini, or some other ridiculous, unattainable goal. Secondly, we go about working towards this goal with drastic changes, like the grapefruit diet, the fasting diet, or pledging never to eat chocolate again. Never happens. Thirdly, there's no plan to maintain, should we reach our goal in the first place. The diet is too drastic to make it a lifelong way of eating, so we gradually slip back into our old eating habits. The result? The pounds find their way back to our hips, stomachs, and derrieres. Frustration creeps in once more. The very same thing is true for parenting. What I have found over and over again is that we all strive to make changes, to be better parents. However, there's a tendency to set our sights on an unrealistic goal, such as, "I will never yell at my kids again." So we bite our tongues, hold our breath, and get apoplexy while eliminating yelling for how long? A day? A week? And then what happens? We tend to slip right back into old patterns because we didn't develop an effective and lasting method to replace the yelling. The old way of doing things returns. Remember, while change isn't easy, maintaining the change is even more difficult. We make changes and solemnly swear to be better parents, and gradually we tend to fall back into old habits. That is why I think it's important that we all take a mental inventory on a regular basis, checking to see what changes have held and which ones have fallen by the wayside. Many parents who I work with rave of positive results, only to come in a few weeks later complaining of the same old problem. When we explore what has happened, 98% of the time, they admit that they have stopped making the efforts that had been effective. And they hadn't even realized that that's what had happened. Maintaining change takes diligence and evaluation. If you find that you were committed to change, but have fallen back into old patterns, just try again. And if the changes you made did not work for you, or were too hard to maintain, then it may be a good time to regroup. Make sure your goals are attainable, the changes not too drastic, and you check in periodically and ask yourself how you're doing. Like dieting, if you make small changes at a time and keep at it, the likelihood of success is greater, and the payoff can be a more solid, caring connection with your children. Until next time, think about the changes you have made. In your parenting style, which ones have been successful and which ones have fallen by the wayside? Then ask yourself why. Remember to nurture your caring connection. Strive for changes that are attainable and maintainable. Thank you so much for watching this video. For more parenting tips and tricks for toddlers, teens, and in-betweens, check out our other videos over here, or join our communities on Facebook and Twitter. Until next time, enjoy your kids.